The reason you're not getting replies in your cold email is because you're not using AI the right way. Most emails I receive daily are filled with generic compliments, awkward phrasing, and fake personalization like, I came across your impressive profile and I figured I'd reach out. Nobody talks like this. The problem is people use AI, but they don't know how to use it right. They copy and paste whatever ChatGPT spits out, thinking it's personalization. I know this because I scaled my AI sales agency to 100K a month, and I've consulted with over 400 lead gen agencies. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to use AI in your cold emails without sounding like AI. So your messages actually get responses and book meetings that actually will make you money. You're also going to be ahead of 99% of lead gen agencies and agencies in the entire world. So if you are a beginner trying to get your first customer in sales system, or you are an established business looking to triple your reply rate, this video is for you. Okay, everyone, let me put on my thinking glasses and let's just get right into it. So first of all, let's take a step back and explain why does AI personalization work in the first place, and why is every lead gen agency or agency trying to capitalize on AI or AI personalization? Well, AI personalization is effective for two main reasons. The first reason is it makes the email feel one-on-one, aka personal, instead of feeling like it's a cold email campaign. It also builds trust by showing you understand the prospect's unique situation and industry. And once you blend these two, you have a higher reply rate, therefore more meetings booked and more money made. Now, the problem with this is that most people send out or generate or use shitty AI personalization in their cold email campaigns. And I'm going to give you examples of what a shitty personalization. So an example of a shitty personalization is, hey, saw your recent LinkedIn post on copywriting. Hey there, saw you went to Stanford too. Noticed your NYC. Funny coincidence, me too. So you're simply commenting on obvious public details about the person. Like, people just take headlines and job titles from their prospect's LinkedIn page and then just feed it to ChatGPT and they think they've done something. Well, you're not gonna get anything just because people can sniff that is AI nowadays. Like, people know that this email smells like AI, especially if you're working with tech-savvy industries such as SaaS or even like not so tech-savvy industries, right? Like, most people can sense that it's AI generated, right? Like it doesn't show any real insights into the prospects / leads, unique context in life, and it's a shallow way to connect or pitch your service, right? And if you guys know, in our channel, we talk about being a growth partner, a long-term growth partner. We are not a lead gen agency that just delivers meetings, right? We are a growth partner. This is why we make sure we always use this term, because it sets us apart from other shitty agencies that just spray and pray. Now, obvious personalization signals laziness more than actual thoughtfulness, which makes your reply rates go down significantly, which means lower reply rates, and people will mark you as spam, and there's no money made, and you're pissed off your entire campaign. Okay, now that you know that you're shooting yourself in the foot, let me actually give you a solution and explain to you how to implement it as a sales agency or as a lead gen agency or whatever business you're operating. What is an example of a good personalization site? So this is an example campaign that I've been running. So an example personalized line is something like this. Hey X, hey first name, really like how hypothetical company uses real-time data to match trends with ideal influencers. Curious, are you looking for new ways to help more brands discover and connect with the right influencers? So as you guys can see, this means we've done our homework, right? And I actually don't know what this company, like if this company actually offers this. AI just does this at scale, right? And I'm going to show you exactly how to do it too, and how to use AI the right way. Why does personalization works, right? It shows that you understand their interests and challenges, even though you don't care. It's thoughtful, not just personalized, right? Therefore, you're going to make more money. Now, you might be wondering, how do I get this exact output every single time from AI without sounding like AI? And how do you do it, Saad? Let me explain to you, my friend, how I do it. Now, I'm going to give you 3 steps along with prompts that I actually use in my 100K agency. And it's going to completely change the way your campaigns or sales system are. So the first step is how to get these outputs. The first thing is market research. So first, we're going to start with market research to find out how companies in this niche talk. The best way to do this is to use AI. 80% of your market research will come from AI. Currently, we have the best language models in the entire internet. So this is exactly what we do on my own agency, my own process. So you need to understand how this niche talks, right? What are the specific lingo keywords that they speak? So you can just go ahead and speak to them and position yourself as authority. Therefore, it's going to be easier for you to close those deals and therefore make more money and scale and crush your competition just like I did. So it's completely easy. I've synthesized the entire information and knowledge base that I have in my agency. I'm just going to share it with you guys, along with other people in my community, because there's no gatekeeping, 100% gatekeeping, 0%, 100% gatekeeping, 0% gatekeeping, 100% value. And then I'm also going to give you my playbook that I use like currently for personalization in my process, which is this one. Okay. So the first step is market research, right? And we're going to use prompts for that. And then the second step is the desired outcomes. Like, what is the revenue generation goals and communication that companies in this niche talk about? Like what is their end goal? Like, revenue generation goals are the money these companies want to make. Like, what type of money? Like, what is the average deal size? Communication patterns are how they talk to their customers or clients. Like, how do they speak to their clients? In our space, sales system, we use terms like AI personalization. We say something like automated lead gen. So these are keywords that we use in our space. Okay, third step is analysis and synthesis. Now we're going to pre-draft a one-liner. So I'm going to give you one of these 7 one-liners I use in my own agency to generate high-quality personalization, so you can use it in your own sales system. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do this. So the first step is, before we go into this, I'm going to go and show you how to do market research, right? So let's say, for example, you want to target, I don't know, like a niche such as telemedicine or like SaaS software telemedicine. No, you want to go to ChatGPT or any language model that you like. Think Claude, Perplexity, anything. I'm just going to use u.com. And u.com is like a platform where you can use a variety of their own language models. I basically have unlimited credits. And the way I got this is basically someone in my community shared this platform, and you can access actually O3 Mini. You can have basically, if I click on more, I can get Smart Genius, Research, Creative. I get any model like GPT-4o, Claude, even Grok from X. You can get even DeepSeek. I actually didn't see this. Yeah, Llama, all of these unlimited. So yeah, we share these kind of free credits in the community. So I'm just going to go and click on research, right? And I'm going to go to my playbook that I'm going to share with you guys. And the playbook is, first, we're going to start with market research to find out how companies in this niche talk. So the first thing is going to be market research. I'm just going to copy this prompt, which is, what is the dream end result? Niche, this is just a variable. We're just going to put the niche that you're targeting. Companies want in regard of generating new revenue. Do they use any specific keywords lingo when speaking about that end result? So I'm just going to copy, and then I'm just going to use research. I'm going to put this here, and I'm going to say, what is the dream end result? Telemedicine or SaaS telemedicine companies want in regards to generating new revenue. I'm going to click on enter, and then I'm just going to look at these results, right? So it's researching, investigating, and it's gonna give us an output. And we're gonna read through this, and we're gonna see what we can use from it. So we can use the next prompt, and the next prompt is gonna give us more information that we can compile and generate all of that into one optimized prompt that's using the exact keywords that we want and the exact target that we want to target. And we're gonna feed it to AI, and then we're gonna generate really good quality personalization. So do not worry, this is not nerdy at all. This is like real life projects, real life problems you're going to encounter, right? So let's see. So, in terms of dream results for SaaS telemedicine companies, it would be comprehensive healthcare ecosystem, global market dominance, right? The telehealth market projected to reach 180 billion by 2024. AI-driven personalized care, that is true, because in working with other IT healthcare companies, everyone is implementing AI nowadays. And if you guys are looking to target them as a sales agency, just go ahead. I'm pretty sure you're gonna crush it. Subscription-based recruitment model. Okay, value-based care, diversified revenue streams, scalability. Okay, they have these keywords such as MRR, churn rate, network effect, patient engagement, value-based care. So we can use this in our messaging and in our offer, right? Great. So since we have this, I'm gonna go to my playbook again. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna find the pain, right? The pain, which is going to be the desired outcomes, right? So I'm just gonna copy this entire prompt again. I'm gonna paste this in here. And then I'm gonna just edit this. So here's what to do. Analyze the revenue generation goals and communication patterns of these companies to identify desired outcome, etc., etc. I'm going to click on enter, and I'm just going to compile more information. So this is what you do for every industry, right? Even if you don't know any industry, like I'm not really familiar with telemedicine that much, right? I can use this with marketing agencies or recruitment agencies, like a lot of agencies, and you start to compile your own playbook for every industry. So when you work with a different client every time, you kind of understand how they speak. And this is how I've managed to you guys are asking me like how do you know how this industry speaks? Well, because I worked with them and because I have like a knowledge base of that. Okay. So, in terms of desired outcomes, what do these companies want? And niche market expansion strategies, prioritize revenue growth metrics, premium pricing and upsell tactics. Okay, these are the challenges. We can use this in our messaging too. Okay, great. So all of this now, what we can do is use the 3 steps that I'm going to show you now. Since you compiled this from GPT or whatever model you're working with, the 3rd step is going to be generating a prompt using an ideal prompt. Now, this might sound confusing first, but I'm going to explain to you. So, the way I've managed to put this up in our playbook, right, is I have an ideal prompt, right, where I include everything that I want, and then you can generate a prompt for any industry or any client you have, right? Using that original prompt, because we know that this original prompt always gets us the best results, right? So the original prompt that I'm going to give you that always gives us the best results, right, is the following. So we're going to pre-draft a one-liner. So the idea of this prompt is the following. You will be given a standardized prompt, template, and an industry, right? Your task is to edit the prompt to make it specific to the given industry while given the overall structure and intent of the original prompt. So we have an original prompt that we know works for any industry. And this is prompt, we're going to feed in another prompt that's going to give us the best prompt. So I know this sounds confusing. Just let me know in the comments if you guys have any questions, right? And this is the prompt. So we put this in the placeholder. So the prompt is create a casual insider style congratulatory message for companies. We're going to put the companies here. So telemedicine companies that feels personal and credible. The tone should be like a fellow founder, operator making a warm connection. Formula, we're going to have a congrats on specific achievement. Add a brief personal connection or industry insight. Relate this insight to the service being offered. Build in sales systems specifically designed to connect them with their ideal clients. As you guys can see, we are positioning ourselves as a growth partner, right? Example, congrats on the impressive Shopify growth. Saw you hit the top 1% stores in your category. We helped scale several others by making sure they're always talking to the right people. So keep it short, genuine, and include a subtle proof point that establishes credibility without bragging. And then this is what we're going to do. So I'm going to copy this And let me just do it now. There you go. And I'm gonna put this here, copy, and then I'm gonna go back to my model. I'm just gonna paste that in here, and let me walk you guys through it. So the prompt template here is the prompt template we're gonna be using, which is this one. Let me copy this, and then I'm just gonna delete these, paste that in here, and I'm gonna paste that in here. Click enter, and there you go. So now, let me see if we actually put the telemedicine ones. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna output a telemedicine one. And let's just read through this together. So if we read through the original one, this is the original one for companies. Now we're gonna see that it's specifically tailored for telemedicine companies. Again, you can use this for any industry. So let's wait for this to come in. And there you go. Now, look at this. Create a casual insider style message for telemedicine SaaS companies. And then here's basically what the output is going to be. Congrats on specific telemedicine achievement, brief personal connection and telehealth industry insights. Relate these insights to the service being provided. Congrats on the impressive patient engagement metrics. Saw you hit 95% satisfaction rate for virtual consultants. Exactly. So this is what I mean by good personalization. So let me copy this. And here's what you should do now. Since you have this prompt, right? You're going to go to make.com. And then you're going to create a new scenario. And let's say you have a scraped data from their website. Yeah. You're going to click on create a new scenario. And if you guys know, in our channel, we scrape web pages from every lead to generate case studies, latest achievements. So I'm going to go to EXA. And if you guys don't know what EXA is basically a way to perform a social website and scrape their website. So let me look for for example, telemedicine company. And let me look for any telemedicine company to know in 2025. For example, let's just use one. Just use this Doximity. I'm just gonna copy this. So this is for example, this is a lead. I'm just gonna go to my integration and I'm just gonna click on search query. It's gonna be the website here. Types of results, I'm just gonna put one. Result type, I'm just gonna leave the empty. And in terms of include content, click yes. And I'm just going to use category. I'm just going to use company. Well, you can toggle news, whatever you want. I'm just going to use company now. Click save. And if I click on run once, basically I'm going to scrape that website page and I'm going to get the highlights. If I go to highlights, so I'm going to get everything here, basically scraped text from their website, which I can use. Now, I'm going to click on this plus button. I'm going to look for Claude. So this is my language model I'm going to use. I'm going to use Sonets. I'm going to use Max Tokens 3060. I'm going to click on Add Message. Role is going to be user. And then I'm going to use text. And text is going to be the prompt that we just generated. So I'm just going to copy this. Go back, paste that in here. And I'm going to add my text here. I'm either going to use the highlights or I'm just going to use text for ease of use. Okay. And then in terms of, I'm going to save and I'm going to go to show advanced. I'm just going to use 0.9. Sounds good. Click save. And then let me run this once. So now I'm going to get like a one-liner or 3 one-liners, like variations, right? And the reason why, let me explain to you why. So we have 3 variations, right? If I go back, we generate a prompt using an ideal prompt. And then we generate 3 variations of ideal results. And then we feed the 3 variations for a 3-shot results. In terms of language models or AI, if you give them 3 example ideal results, like the outcomes are always going to be like 99%, like perfect. So you give them 3 examples and they're going to output like better, like the same examples that you fed them in the first place. So let me read through this. So variation 1, congrats on rolling out video visits so seamlessly. Heard you nailed 90% adoption among your clinicals in the first month. Impressive. So this is good. The first one, I like it. Nice work on the telemedicine platform launch. Love that you integrated with Epic out of the gate. This is what I mean by good personalization. Let me just copy everything, right? And then here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back to Claude, example, paste this, and then variation 1. Congrats on rolling out videos so seamlessly. I'm gonna remove this, and I'm gonna leave kudos to your team for getting the user experience right from the start. Remove this, and then nice work on the telemedicine platform launch. Love that you integrated with Epic out of the gate. Looks like you've got a winning formula based on those early usage metrics. I'm going to type in example 2. And then I'm going to click save. And now I can run once again. And then let me see the results again. So now we're feeding this Claude to say, hey, here's the actual output that we want. This one is discarded. I don't like this one. Nice work on the telehealth platform. Allow smart move integrated with major EHRs. Okay, this is good. This is good. I like this one. So I'm just going to delete this first one. I'm just going to add the next variation. And then I'm going to add the third one. Example 3. Remove this. And now, instead of outputting 3 variations, generate 1 variation based on the provided telemedicine platform data. Click save. And now, there you go. Congrats on the impressive patient engagement metrics with Dialer Video. Saw you hit 95% satisfaction rates for virtual consultations. We helped several telehealth platforms optimize their video quality and UI to keep patients coming back. Now, this is what I mean by a good personalization. I can use this, right? I can copy this now and can essentially go back to my AI personalization and I can essentially have this and go back here, and I can essentially have this right here, and I will have my clear offer plus a clear value prop plus case study plus non-pushy CTA. So this is what I mean by a great email. So there you go, guys. The first step, let me run you through an entire overview. First step is market research, right? Find the market research to find out how companies talk. Using that information, now you're going to find out the desired outcomes. Third step is analyzing everything and pre-drafting in a one-liner, right? Using the prompt that I gave you. Once you do that, you're going to generate 3 variations, and those 3 variations were going to be put into Claude or ChatGPT. All right, everyone. Hopefully you found some value in this video. Make sure to leave me in the comments down below what you guys want to see. If you guys like these type of videos, let me know. Check out Sales System Mastery if you want to get your first customer this week. It's funny, actually. I keep receiving emails from people. They're like, I got my first customer before even joining the community. Yeah, the resources are going to be in the description like always. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.